What a game.
What a game. I think it's pretty clear to see that the reason why he left that game is probably due to the combination of being harassed, losing all the SCVs at his third and his main, and he saw the Colossus. There was no way he was going to make Vikings in time to kill that.
Yeah, I mean, he was only on one starport, so that might
Definitely.
be a legit concern.
Some have called Neeb the
and
prophet.
Neeb's actually back now.
Oh.
He just got back. He
Yeah,
had
let's
to
do it.
restart his computer. He had a little bit of a lag issue.
Definitely. Which could have also been the reason why he left. And there's no way we could have known that he was having lag issues, so.
Yep.
Definitely. So anyway, we're going to hop into Game 2 here of the MLG GameOn Invitational Group B. Group stage.
Group stage number 1.
Group stage number 1. Group 2. Well, Group B.
Group B.
Group 2 of Stage A.
You could call it that.
You could.
Yeah.
He had to reconfigure game files. Is that allowed in the MLG rules? Because I think...
Is that allowed? Can we double check?
Double check with... we need to get one of the MLG guys to go up and down the aisles and tell you that you can't, like, change the DPI of your mouse. Otherwise, I think Sundance himself comes and unplugs the Alienware trademark computer.
Yeah, reconfigure game files seems illegal.
It sounds kind of illegal to me. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna be okay with that. Okay, Route from Production says
yeah.
says it's okay. So
Yeah,
I used the Battle.net. I tried to put it behind, but it doesn't work.
No, it was like on top of your mic. It's okay.
Okay, here I'll try this. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, thank you. All right,
And the countdown has actually begun.
we're down to 4 seconds, and then we'll be jumping into this exciting
Are you sure?
match.
It looks like 1 to me.
I mean, well, 5 seconds ago.
5 seconds ago, we were down to 4 seconds.
Yeah. Because you said 1 2 seconds ago, so that was like -1 plus the 5 is 4 seconds, I think. Yansu Ladder Edition. How do you feel about this map?
I don't know how I feel about it in PBT.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, this is actually a really interesting map in PBT. Why don't you tell us how come?
Well, it looks like there could be a lot of drop potential. It looks like Blink Stalkers would be really powerful in this map just because there's a lot of jumping area.
Definitely.
So we could see a Blink Stalker all in. I'm not sure what State prefers in PvT. I don't really play him in PvT ever. But Blink Stalker is definitely a powerful build on Yansu, without a doubt.
Sure. I've seen a lot of all-ins on Yansu.
Yeah,
Definitely, with the blinks. On the lower left, we have Root State.
Yep. From
Oh.
Root Gaming, living in Korea.
Nice zoom in, wow. And in the
What a
top
zoom in.
right, we have
Fanatics Neeb.
Fnatic Academy's Neeb.
Fnatic Academy's Neeb.
They have to earn the full name, like
Indeed. And
Optimus
he
Prime,
actually, well,
Marine King Prime.
he would, okay, sure. I
Sure.
mean, in this case, he would have to lose a bit of the name, right? Because you say Fnatic anyways, even when you're saying Fnatic Academy.
Well, yeah, but you don't want to be Fnatic Academy. Just because there's more doesn't make it better.
That's
Right?
a good point, yeah.
If somebody were to say, like, that's my other boyfriend, like, it wouldn't necessarily be better just to have that added on,
You're right.
right?
You're right.
Or in your case, you're an immigrant.
Mhm.
You would want to be an illegal immigrant. Just
Right.
adding that extra
would-
word on there, right?
Yeah, that would not be good.
Okay. So, the
Neeb taking a
Fnatic...
quick gas.
What?
Are we the Fnatic
Is that
Academy?
really quick?
I... Yeah, it looks like a pretty quick gas. I
Isn't
think
that
we
a
might see
standard gas
Reapers.
for Reaper timing?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I was
Oh.
saying I think we're gonna see Reapers.
Oh, so it's like a quick...
It's a quick gas.
It's quicker
in
than if you
order
did,
to-
like, 15 cc.
Of course.
Okay.
I mean, it's a quick gas. I think we're gonna see
Gotcha.
Reaper, right? That's the conclusion I'm arriving
That's,
at.
I would agree. We've got a
from
quick
saying
2
quick
gas
gas.
here from State.
Oh, really? What do you think we're gonna see?
I think we're probably going to see some kind of tech. You think so?
Yeah. Would you like to expand on a little bit on
I'm
that?
going to go ahead with probably a hallucinated Corsair with the charge lots again.
A hallucinated cursor would be pretty unlikely.
I mean the revelationer.
Right. The reveal.
Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
The Oracle.
Yep.
The Oracle.
Other options. He could be going for Blink. We don't know that yet.
Possibly.
He could
This
be
is a
going
good map for Blink.
He could be going for a proxy Oracle as well.
Very true.
He could be
Except
going for proxy Void Race.
he doesn't have a probe on the map. So,
Not just yet.
that's true.
Is it too late to send one out? Perhaps.
Given
Reaper's
that the
coming out.
Reaper is coming out now. Oh, and a second Reaper. Not just... Oh, wait. What is that thing?
That's the first Reaper coming out, and SCV
Okay,
just scouting
there we go,
around for
okay.
proxies.
Just scouting around. Okay. So only one Reaper, because we've got the add-on started immediately after.
Immediately after, so we're gonna see Marines. It looks like he's going for the same opener as last game. I mean, we're probably gonna see a decent number of Marines push out, force out the Nexus Cannon again if State chooses to go for quick Nexus behind us.
Sure. We do have the SCV antagonizing the Zealot. Now we got the Reaper dealing the damage. Whoa! State moving his Zealot in position.
Yeah, and the Mothership Core's gonna scare that Reaper away.
Definitely.
No use in chasing with the Zealot anymore. State realizes this. Takes maybe a couple shots that he shouldn't have, but that's fine. Now the Probe is in a little bit of trouble. That Mothership Core needs to go and scare the Reaper out.
Definitely, so that we can get this Nexus down. And he does get it down. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Mothership Core backs the Reaper away. Reaper does confirm that the Nexus is going down, though. Which means that our Terran friend is safe to macro out for a little bit. Nothing real big going on here. We got a couple Marines coming out. Sit in the bunker.
Yeah, actually not going in the bunker yet. It might have needed some cleaning or something inside first.
Actually, he's probably going to sit and look out for that Mothership Core. Don't want the Mothership Core to run in and just start, you know.
Yeah, that's why he's rallying Marines in his base. I see up to 3 on the minimap.
Definitely.
My incredible vision.
Nice.
And yeah, those are going to be either to greet the Mothership Core. They're going to say, no, you may not scout. We know you're here for scouting. You ain't going to do it.
Oh, but the Reaper.
The Reaper's in trouble now. Stalker's
Nope.
faster than Reaper, but Reapers can jump up and down
Is a
cliffs.
Stalker really faster than a Reaper? Wow, the Mothership Core gets into scout anyway.
Is it?
I'm not
Rob
sure.
from production.
Rob from production. Is a Stalker faster than a Reaper? Oh my gosh, this Mothership Core actually trapped in the back, trying to fly back over. Is it going to be able to recall out in time? And it gets out. Whew.
That was a close call, and now he doesn't actually have that energy. Is he going to be able to?
Is he
to
going to have
get
the energy in time for the cannon, the Nexus cannon?
Yeah, in time for the. If Neeb decides to go for this first push, we didn't see State doing that in the first game, did we?
No, he would never be so reckless. But this game
being a little bit more reckless, and he might get wrecked for doing so.
Possibly Mothership Core.
And we actually see Blink called it.
Oh shoot!
Just as I predicted.
Just as you predicted. Oh, we got this Reaper trying to pick up a probe. I don't think he's going to get it though. Stalkers are all in good position. State doing a really good job this game of keeping all of his units in such a way that that Reaper is not able to take a single worker kill. And we also see from that chase there that I think the Reaper might be a hair faster than the Stalker maybe.
It's possible. It's certainly possible.
We got a couple Marines coming down to the bunker. By a couple, I mean 3. I think it's a few Marines.
A few Marines, indeed.
A few Marines.
3 would constitute a few.
A few, more than a couple. You know, when I was a kid, I used to think that a couple could mean anything up to 7. And then 7 was several. Did you ever think that when you were growing up?
Well, your mom is Cuban, so that's probably her mistake there in raising you that way.
Is there... How... I don't see the connection, unfortunately.
Well, you know, like as someone coming from Peru and living in the United States, I can understand how your Cuban mother could have confused a couple for a few.
For a few.
In which case, you would have been, you know, fed wrong information from a very early age.
Wow, the Marines, the SCV picked off. Yeah.
In fact, my father,
Yeah.
he
Another SCV.
not going down.
Not going down that time.
Yeah, but my dad used to tell me that if you didn't drink the orange juice right away, the vitamins would leave.
Break down?
No, they would like leave the. And I actually found out, you know, maybe like a year ago, living with Drury in Peru, and I was like, "Hey, dude, we can't leave the orange juice just sitting outside. The vitamins are gonna just flee away." And he was like, "Where the fuck are they gonna go?" And yeah, it took that for me to realize that the vitamins probably weren't going anywhere. It was just like, you know, it's just the pulp that goes down in the glass.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty surprising. So anyway, speaking of blinking away, like the vitamins might, I kind of like this pressure that State just did. Kept the Terran locked in his base, too scared to go drop or harass, but he was teching behind it. He's got Storm over halfway done. Got that +1 armor coming. Got the charge lots coming. He already has Blink. That was pretty cool. He kept him like in the base the entire time. Maybe Neeb there might have been scared of like a big Protoss Blink all in. Didn't really know.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
Oh,
it
he's
looks
breaking
like
the
just
rocks.
breaking the rocks.
Yeah.
No biggie.
No biggie.
Templar's already out. Storm nearly done. So Neeb is not gonna have a timing anytime soon, right? This would be the anti-timing if he chose to
Probably,
use something. And what's going into Neeb's base?
Looks to me like a warped in Phoenix, hallucinated Phoenix.
Yeah, it absolutely looks like a warped in hallucinated Phoenix. And it's just gonna scout around.
Interesting.
Neeb already making turrets.
Got
He doesn't
them
want to deal
turrets.
with War Prisms.
Doesn't want to
around.
get owned by the turrets again, or by the War Prism again. So he throws
And
the
this
turrets
time around, State is the one with a faster third. So in a much better position somehow than last game.
I agree. We do have the mothership, or not the mothership, the medevac coming in from the side.
Yeah, it's full of units, full of Marines.
Full of
actually.
Marine. Are you sure there's no Marauder? Oh, yeah. All Marines. Nice job.
And is it gonna go? Oh, boosting,
Oh, we also
just
had
dropping.
fights going on over here.
Yeah, a little
Oh
bit
my
of a,
goodness. One
of a
stalker
small
dies?
skirmish, and the Marines are ready to greet those stalkers, but they're not gonna pick
Oh.
off any of them. Missing the stim, perhaps.
Missing the stem, perhaps.
Yep. That
One
TQ.
stalker fell there, I think. Rob from production can confirm.
Can we confirm?
I saw one stalker, buddy.
Okay.
We do have all the High Templar here, and I think he caught him. Just
Oh,
in the corner.
Storm!
Oh
Storm
my
is ready!
gosh! Oh, he notices.
Oh,
He
State
sees
trying
the
to
error
drop
of his
the time
ways.
warp, perhaps getting a little bit over eager.
Oh, but he does lose the mothership core. Was
Yeah,
it worth?
that's actually. I mean, he loses 8 Marines or so.
One
I
storm
would
went down.
say,
Nothing
yeah,
too
that's-
impressive.
I mean, if Neeb wants to hit a timing, then it makes a lot of sense to pick up that mothership core. Don't want to deal with the Nexus cannon.
Definitely.
But it looks like he's just
But-
sitting back, and in terms of
Yeah, and I'm not
minerals
sure.
to gas, I don't think that was the best trade he could have gone for.
Another mothership core already out. I'm not sure if you want to hit a timing into High Templar like this. This is a lot of storms right here.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, and another High Templar over there.
Just chilling. The pylon is forgiven.
Very nice. Saves that pylon. Pretty important pylon.
I would say so.
And Neeb getting his third down. Finally getting some SCVs out there to mine it. State already having been mining his for a little bit. Well,
Yeah.
not really that long.
I think his first robo State is.
Uh-oh.
So.
No Warp Prism on the map. Yeah, but that's because he doesn't have the Robo.
Correct. Nice save.
I was trying to think of something else.
Yeah, those High Templars trying to attack the rocks. They're not going to be able to.
Fortunately, High Templars in StarCraft 2, as a spellcasting unit, do not have an auto attack.
Correct.
So contrary to what somebody like Cats might call Protoss the A-move race, High Templars cannot be A-moved.
Indeed.
Indeed. What? This High Templar just like chills here. You think it's like just feedback?
I think it's just chilling there. It might have been forgotten. State might realize soon, but he's not been moving it at all.
Does pick out that pylon, unfortunately.
Yeah, that pylon unfortunately goes down, and now
This
not much
factory.
going on. Yeah, that factory could burn. There will be
Uh-oh.
no more starports without producing an extra factory.
Do you think he made another one?
I mean, if State wanted to go to Colossus, he might want to pick up that factory. Is there a second robo going up? Because I see another one. in
Yeah,
production. Did the
that
other
looks
one
like a
finish that?
second robo to me. And we do have the Warp Prism coming out too.
So we're gonna see a switch into Colossi, most certainly.
Most certainly.
Ghost's already out. Neeb
Ghost.
with a little bit of a supply lead, but let's not forget how good State's storms are, and let's keep an eye on the minimap for those storm flanks that we saw all over last game.
Oh! The High Templar left at the tower.
Such bait.
Such bait. Unfortunately, nothing dies, but he does do a lot of damage, depleting those
yeah.
medevacs of energy.
Indeed.
Indeed. This factory over here,
It's gonna burn.
it's gonna burn. 64 health. Uh-oh! This High Templar!
That Marauder, he
Is-
cannot feedback. Is he gonna storm before it dies? That's the question right now. State focusing somewhere else.
I'm sure whatever he was looking at was... Oh!
And there's the lone High Templar that's just been sitting
The
there.
lone
Has
High
he been
Templar.
forgotten? It turned around.
Has he been forgotten? He did turn around.
He did
Oh,
turn
what just
around.
got
He's
sidetracked?
waiting. Oh, he was
my-
hiding this entire time.
He didn't do much.
No, but he was hiding. I mean, he served this.
Now
purpose.
it's going to make Neeb think twice before leaving those corners unchecked.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
State not really going for a flank.
State
High
ever-
Templars in a
In
Warp
the
Prism
Warp
could
Prism.
do a lot of damage here.
Oh, and there they come with the storms!
Such storms. So many
Wow.
storms.
Actually, but Neeb did a really good job evading there, I think.
Yeah, that was pretty good, but State still with a little bit of
Oh,
a
the
supply lead,
warping
whereas
from
Neeb had
behind,
it before.
another
Great
sun goes
warpins
down.
from behind, out of nowhere. And is he gonna blink? Is he gonna catch that medevac?
Do you think he wants to let that medevac go?
Yeah, I think that's a proper call.
Just for now. Someone has to go back to the base to tell the tale.
Indeed. And now, if those Marines do get to the base, perhaps the
Warp
Marines
Prism coming
can,
in. These turrets will be pretty easy to evade, though, if the Warp Prism just goes to the left.
Yeah.
State is
just
watching, so he's not
stays
going to
there.
lose.
Yep.
Needs to bring that other Zealot around to focus that turret so they can fly that Warp Prism.
Stayed down on double Colossus production,
Double
and he
Colossus.
also has the 4th up for himself. Neeb also establishing his 4th in a little bit of a more aggressive position.
So, one quick thing that State did there that... Well, actually, we got another... Oh, wow, this is a lot
could
of
be big.
stuff.
That's a lot of
I
stuff.
don't really see...
There they are, but the ghosts are lagging behind it. He needs those EMPs if he's going to do anything. He doesn't actually have much energy for EMP at all.
a couple Vikings,
The
not
storm
enough to
slurring
take
everything,
out-
this might be it. If the first game is anything to go by in terms of GG timing, we might see a GG now.
We do have a planetary fortress, which
Yep.
is different than the last game. And also in the last game, the Warp Prison did a lot of damage. Here we have no Warp Prison damage yet. A little bit surprised not to see State... Okay, State's coming back in. We've got 4 Vikings on the way now.
Yeah, and that's going to help a lot, especially with the double row production. State upgrading the +1 attack. What's his upgrades right now? He actually stays at +2 armor, and
has
he
the
did
+1
last
attack.
game as well.
Yep.
A little bit surprising. Not
Neeb
your
losing his
standard
4th
stuff.
there. Neeb is in a pretty tough spot. The Colossus can play with this cliff quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. The supplies are deceiving right now. There's not much to take care of the Colossus. Losing that Viking even, that's actually an important Viking.
Every Viking is an important Viking when you've got less than like 4 or 5. Oh, yeah, or when you've got around 7.
Right. Oh, defensive link there.
Oh.
Doesn't want to lose any of those Colossus. Nice defensive storm as
Ghosts
well.
come out for the EMPs. They didn't EMP the Archon, but they did get the
2 Colossus are going to go down. Still 1 remaining. Is it going to be enough? It's a close fight. Only Stalkers left against a lot of Marauders. They're going to melt.
Oh my goodness. That was a
How did he do that?
It was good EMPs, I think.
Oh, but
right?
yeah,
pretty
it
good.
was
They were
really
pretty
good piece. Great focusing on the Colossus. New Colossus pops out. Only 2 Vikings. State is going to focus them quickly.
Neeb
And,
overextending a
what?
little bit there.
Just a little bit, I thought.
Neeb
I
really
mean,
doesn't like playing StarCraft 2.
No, I
It
think
was
the
good to
counter
take out the
push-
initial fight. Marauders are very good against Stalkers. When Cat
Yeah.
said they were only Stalkers, Marauders annihilate Stalkers.
They do.
Anybody can see that they annihilate Stalkers. But pushing forward into another weapon of Zealots, Marauders don't annihilate Zealots. In fact, it's quite
Yeah.
the opposite. Zealots
He probably should have
annihilate
stopped
Marauders.
chasing. That Colossus kind of saved everything, right? If there
A little
wasn't
bit.
that Colossus on the way, I think Neeb could have chased State all the way down.
Maybe. Zealots are pretty good, though.
Yep.
Neeb did have the upgrade advantage, though. He was 2-3 versus 2-1 for State. State did have all 4 bases running, though, and
Yep.
Neeb was only mining
Important
one
to note
base,
on
really.
this GG timing as well is Neeb was 30 supply behind, and they were already on his side of the map.
True.
Most of State's army was on his side of the map. It was kind of unlikely that he would have been able to hold his 3rd.
Definitely.
I would say almost impossible.
Almost.
So
And even if he would have, he still would have been a base behind, so State could have applied constant pressure. Not much opportunity for Neeb to come
well,
back.
they would have been even on bases.
4 bases to 3?
No. If he didn't lose the 3rd, which he was
Third or
going.
4th?
Well,
No,
Neeb
if
was on
Neeb
4.
has all 3 bases.
Neeb was on 4 bases.
Yeah, but he just lost the 4th.
True. Did he lose the 4th?
Yeah, that was the one below his base that he moved up and killed everything. That's where the whole army was down there killing everything, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're right.
I think
I'm
so.
sure you are.
I think I'm right. Anyway, unfortunate for Neeb. One of the most promising of all the legendary Terran players that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I think his unfortunately for Neeb, actually PvT is his worst matchup.
Really?
Yeah, against Protoss. Only at a 50% win rate.
Wow. I think my PvT is at a higher win rate on my NA
Yeah,
account.
while State's best matchup
Is
PvT.
I think he's got a
In terms of
60% win
statistics.
rate, doesn't he?
Yep.
If you look
60%
right
win
here, you'll see those stats flashing across the
rate.
screen.
Right here, actually.
Are they going across the stream?
Right here. No? Go.
Rob! I thought you were going to have them going, I thought ESPN style. I thought this is the big leagues. Anyway, once we get a new production guy on that, we're going to have those stats coming. They'll be right around here. They'll be coming across ESPN style, right? On the bar.
No,
So anyway,
Rob is the best.
Rob is
you're the best.
Yeah, you're pretty good, Rob. We have if you check out, if you're ever wondering, you know what? Let's say that I didn't know who was going to play next, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Which would never happen, obviously, because we're casting, so
We're
we know
on
all
top
that.
of it.
But let's say that we didn't know. Where would I go to find out information for that?
You would go to the page that you have opened right now, which
Really?
is gameon.gg/brackets.
Wow.
If you just go to gameon.gg and click on the power button to navigate our current event, as the little thingy indicates, you'll be able to find pretty much everything on that website.
You'll be able to find the live stream.
Which
You can
is
see-
where you're at right now.
You can see the top 4 voters that were voted in, top 4 votees that were voted in.
Yeah.
From you guys.
From you.
You'll be able to see the brackets,
The
which we can
brackets.
say now because Idra was here yesterday.
Yep.
You'll be able to see
Replays.
replays.
So-
What's that? Is that all the replays
all
from
the
yesterday
replays from
uploaded?
game, yeah, all
on the
replays from day
website?
one are already uploaded onto the website. So you can download. If you remember a game that you liked, go ahead and download it. It's
You
sorted
can
out by
research.
map.
Okay, but
And
what
if-
about?
and if
I heard
you-
the casting was really funny.
It was.
What if I want to see the? What if I want to see it being casted?
Well, then you just might have to click on VODs on the website. It's really easy
They're
to
all
find.
here.
All there, organized, and you can find every game casted. If you want to see a specific build on a replay, you can go ahead and do that, or you can download the entire replay pack of each particular day. So
That's pretty
pretty good
nice.
stuff.
That's pretty good
We-
stuff.
We talked about it before the tournament. We said, you know what, people like it when tournaments release replays. It usually takes around a month.
I personally love to download professional replays and study them. If you ever watch my stream, you'll notice that oftentimes on my stream we're going over professional grade play, breaking down replays, getting into some high tier analysis, to try to figure out why do pro gamers do what they do in certain games. Whereas on other streams,
If you watch my stream, you'll probably see that live, and then you'll see the replays on Destiny stream.
you saying that you restream professional tournaments? Because I can't think of any other implications to that statement.
Right.
Anyway, I think we're going to take a 3-minute break.
3-minute break.
Rob is
Can
calling
you
for it.
confirm?
We want to keep going, but unfortunately, Rob just is writing us to get these commercials out. So we're going to go ahead and take a break for 3 minutes. And when we come back, we're going to be watching Noonie versus Suppy.
What a great match.
What a great
The
matchup.
Tyrant Killer
The Tyrant Killer versus...
against, some people call him the Tyrant Killer. I like to call him the Rock Protoss,
The Rock
because
Protoss.
he's really solid.
I agree.
That was it. That's why I like him. Yeah.
Really? The
Mhm.
Rock Protoss
The Rock
because he's
Protoss.
really solid.
Alternatively, you can call him the River Protoss, because
The River Protoss.
Yep.
Doesn't seem like it would go with the Rock Protoss.
no, but it's because he streams
Oh.
Yep.
Streams like a river.
like a river.
Gotcha. Okay. And he is the Tyrant Killer. Jaedong was
The
on a
Tyrant
very
Killer.
impressive, I think, 50 or 60 win
Something
streak.
like 62 and 0. And then
And Noni just
and-
stepped in. I don't think Noni had streamed for it was like 2.5 years. Nobody had heard from Noni.
Nobody had heard
Nobody
anything
had heard
from Noni
anything.
out of nowhere. He
And
comes
then
back.
one day, in a bathrobe, his stream flickers on. Nobody really knew it was up. They turned it on. They didn't know if he was actually going to... It was this,
It wasn't Noni that run into Jaedong. It was Jaedong.
Jaedong. Noni logged in and Noni told his stream, I think it was something like, I'm going to go and win 3 ladder games today, motherfucker. He said that. Nobody knew what to expect. He turned his stream on. First game he got was Jaedong. Jaedong, unknowingly, was just laddering, stopping NA kids left and right. He didn't actually know when he came up against Nuni.
Yeah.
And oh man, if you didn't see that game, it was heartbreaking. People say that the effects of that game rippled through the Kespa community so hard that to this day it even affects Flash's level of play. And you'll notice that recently he dropped out of Code A. Is that a coincidence?
I don't think so.
I think we should let you decide.
Why don't you think about it, and we'll give you the answer after this quick break.